Welcome. I'm Lizette from Lily Soul, New York. This is my first post, so I just want to introduce myself, tell you a little bit about me and what this channel is all about, or will be about, hopefully. I am clearly, from my name, from New York, and born and raised. I am a Gen Xer, and I am of Puerto Rican descent, which I am very proud of. And I am a mother of 2 adult children. I love to sew, clearly, again, from the name. I started sewing in 2016 as a way of, I was going through some things in my life where I felt like I was just floating around and I needed to just ground myself. And it was important for me to try to find something that would ground me creatively. And I happened to come across a fellow sewist and influencer back in 2016. I came across her video on YouTube, and I was intrigued, very intrigued. She grabbed, it was fully invested. I saw one video, and then, of course, like the algorithms back then, if you clicked on one thing, it gave you just about everybody who was doing the very same thing. There weren't at that time that many people who were posting videos in regards to sewing, because sewing back in 2016 was not something that anybody wanted to really do, and they were like, that's an old woman's thing, my grandmother sews, that kind of thing. But I don't see no grandmothers on Project Runway. So, okay, if you say so. But, in 2016, it wasn't as popular as it is today. And she was doing her thing. I think you know who I'm talking about. And creatively, she intrigued me. And she's, made it seem so easy, and like, you can do this too. If I do it, you can do it. And I started watching one video after another, and lo and behold, it has become something that I am passionate about. I enjoy sewing. It is a form of creativity that's fun. It allows me to wear what I've created. Just like you would create a painting and you just want to stare at it all the time, that is the same way with sewing for me. I love to make something and look at it and mess around with it, maybe change it up again. And not everything is going to work out, and not everything works out beautifully. But when it does, it is like a high you will never believe. So I'm very passionate about my sewing, and it brings me joy. So that's how I came to this whole sewing inspiration. And I just want to be able to create this channel to build a community of people who enjoy some of the similar things that I enjoy, which is, and we can just, it doesn't have to be sewing, strictly sewing, because I love to cook, I love to travel, I love to binge watch shows on Netflix. Like, there's a million things that we can talk about and hang out and talk about, and places I can, put you onto, and hopefully you can put me onto some things because, you know, that's just the way the world works, you know. There's potentially things that I may know that you know nothing about, and vice versa. And so that's how we all learn. And I'm always hip to learning. I'm always open to learning new things, seeing, talking about new places and visiting new places and experiencing other things other than what I am accustomed to in my sphere. So if this is the first time you're seeing me, this is my first post. Hopefully it won't be my last. But I appreciate you if you stayed this far in my video. I will be talking in a little while about a project that I came across, I would say about a month ago or a month and a half ago. I came across a fellow YouTuber who has a channel that creates bags. She goes by the name of JS Daily, and she has a book cover with handles. That's the title on it, and that's what I am here to let you know how I did. And I made one for my daughter who loves to read, and I am currently making a second one for myself. So I just wanted to first introduce myself and tell you a little bit about me. As we go along, you will know more, and I will indulge in more stuff. But I just wanted to introduce myself, say hello, and thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And now we can get into the whole project of this book cover with handles. Enjoy. Okay, guys, so let's get into this project that I got myself into. Again, the YouTuber's page is JS Daily, and the video that I'm referring to is a book cover with handles. That's the title on the specific video that I'm referring to. The bag is it looks like a little tote bag. So it's it's basically a book cover that has a closure. It does have pockets for you to store, like I have here, Post-it, so you can take notes or whatever, or you have a highlighter. It has pockets in the inside, and yes, I did use the leftover material from this dress to make this book cover. Got to use up all of your fabric, and we don't like waste here. So it has pockets, and then it has pockets on the other side. These flaps here are what keeps the book in its place. I should have brought a book so I can show you. It also has a bookmark, so you can mark your page. I put a little trinket at the end of it, but that was just something extra I did. It's not something that is necessary for you to do. I just thought it would be a cute thing to do. But I believe she has one on her video as well. And they're easy to place on there. It has a pocket, a zippered pocket in the back. So you can put, if you have your phone or some other device, you can put it in there and you can carry along your book with you. I made this out of, again, leftover fabric from a set of PJs that I made my daughter a few Christmases ago. And I kind of found it, appropriate because it's Harry Potter. So it's 9 3/4, and it has, the little suitcase, and it was a cute fabric to do the book cover with. So, that's just a basic idea of fabrics that you can use. I would definitely use something sturdy, like a quilt cotton would be the best fabric to use. They come in different colors, different prints. I mean, you can make this in just about any kind of fabric that you can think of. It is a great gift to make. Mother's Day, Christmas, for a graduate, book lover. You could also make it in different sizes. This is a size that I made for a book that she's currently reading, which is a smaller size. But I'm also making one that is for myself for a larger book. And so this one is a little bigger. And it's not completed yet. I still have to close it up. But it's primarily has all the main things, like the handle, and it has the flap. It has the pockets, which you can't see because it blends in with the material. And it has the back pocket as well here. So I just have to do the inside and put the snap on it. I also have the where did I put it? I don't know where I put it. Oh, it's okay. Oh, here it is. I have the bookmark on here, which I have to sew on, and I placed a little trinket at the end of it, and if you can see, it says, I love to sew, because I do. So that's my book cover. That's the book cover that will be for me. I will probably make another one, a smaller one for my Kindle, because I travel with that a lot as well. So there's that. It's a small project. It's quick. It's not difficult to do, and it's fun. It's something that if your kid is interested in sewing, you can definitely, partake in teaching them how to do that. It's like teaching them how to make a tote bag. Just a few more steps more than a tote bag, but it is just as simple. You will need a snap, you will need a zipper, of course, interface, fabric, and thread. 5 things. So it is not something that is difficult to do, and I recommend it. I think it's just a great idea, and it is a wonderful idea, especially for the holiday season when you have all of this extra fabric, because as a sewer of many things, from clothing to bags, I like to try everything. There's not one thing that has fabric that I'm not trying. I don't care what it is. I don't stick to one thing. I want to learn how to create many things. So, because fabric is life, right? We need fabric for everything, from couches to bedding to lingerie to clothes. There are a multitude of things. Swimwear. The sky's the limit when it comes to sewing. You can do so many things. So, I like to give everything a try. and I came across this video and I thought it was absolutely adorable idea. Granted, you would have to make several bookcases, or book covers I should say, because not all books are going to fit snugly inside of your book cover. But I will say that because it's so simple, you can do it. You don't have to put so many pockets if that's what you choose. You don't have to put a bookmark if you so choose. So you can make it your own. There are things that you could put in the front of it to make it look different. You know, there's appliques and things of that nature that you can make the book cover with, so that it stands out. It's something different. You can switch it up and make it creative and make it your own. It doesn't have to be exactly as the way that she's making it in the video. So, you know, it's just piquing your curiosity and your creative flow and your creative juices. So I hope that, you know, let me know in the comments if this was something that you would enjoy doing, if you tried it, if you went to her page, if there was something else that you came across that you wanted to try more, or if you did make it. It would be great to know if you tried it out. How did you feel about it? Let me know. I would like to hear it. You know, it sounds like a great idea for you to make for someone that is a book lover, a book reader in your family, and that they would appreciate. You can let me know that too, and we can go back and forth and vibe off of our creative make. Okay, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of you, and I hope to see you in my next post. Blessings. Okay guys, so I finished the bag. As you can see, I've finished the bag and the book is in here. And this particular bag doesn't have, I didn't put the pockets. So like I stated before, you can make it your own. If you don't want the pockets in here, you can just put this flap to hold the book in, and that would be it. You don't have to put, or you can just put pockets on one side and not pockets on the other. I put the snap on here, so it remains closed now. And like before, it has two pockets in the front, and it has the zipper pocket in the back, just like the yellow one, and it has the bookmark. Like I showed you before, you can just bookmark where you left off, and that's it. And you can carry your book. And this is also good. It can be made for a churchgoer as well. Someone who, you know, carries with their Bible to go to church. This is a good gift or a good make for a person or for yourself to carry your Bible to church every Sunday. So that's another idea that you can make this book cover with handles for. And as you can see, this book is, or this bag is slightly bigger than the one I made previous for my daughter. So they're two different sizes. And I do intend to make another one for my Kindle. So hopefully in the future, I will make one that's even smaller than this one for my Kindle. I just need to find the perfect fabric for that particular device. So when I do, I'll let you know and I'll let you see it. All right, guys, thank you so much for paying attention and for being here. I appreciate your time. Have a blessed day. Bye.